Hello. I think we're live, yeah, we're live. Test 1, 2, 3. Say something in chat if you're here. Let's get the chat going. Let's get the chat going. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. No one's in chat right now? Oh shoot. I'm gonna wait until someone says something. Nathan, first one. Nathan, the first one here. The first one here, Nathan. To say something as we're live. I don't know who else is here. Who else is here? Holy shit, Anson, you scared the fuck out of me. Did I? Did the live stream open? Oh, really? Damn. Well, Nathan beat you. Well, you were technically the first one before everyone else, but since we were live, and then I was watching the video. Oh wow. Yo, what's up, Ethan? How are you? Let me turn my video cam. There we go. Awesome. Hello, guys. Alright, so I have a video dropping today. I'm really excited for this video. I think I mentioned some time ago that I was going to drop this video. So I'm really excited for this video to come out. Let me move my Discord over here. There we go. Alright, I have a video. Yo, what's up, Ace? How are you? What's up, Ethan? Alright, so this video is going to drop soon. It's going to drop in, right now it's what, 3 AM? It's going to drop in 6 hours. 6 hours. Here you go. You guys ready? This is the video. This is the video. You guys see it? TypeScript crash course for beginners. It's 90 minutes. I mean, it's a really long video. It covers literally pretty much all the things that you need to know with TypeScript. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys like it. It's gonna be out in 6 hours from now. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like it. Make sure you guys also share the video too. Make sure you guys share the video too. Make sure you guys share the video. I think you guys will like it. There's a lot of stuff. We talk about the introduction of TypeScript, talk a little about what it is, the installation and setup, the tsconfig, go briefly over the basics, talk about classes, interfaces as types, abstract classes, enums, or also known as enumerated types, custom types, arrays, and then generics, and then that's pretty much, I think that's really all there is to it with TypeScript. There's really not that much with TypeScript, if I'm being honest with you. There really isn't that many crazy things about TypeScript. So yeah, I hope you guys like that video. It's gonna be out in 6 hours from now. 6 hours from now. I'm only gonna be streaming for about 2 hours today, cause I gotta get some stuff done before work. So I figured I would just do a quick, live stream for you guys, and just show you guys how to get started with TypeScript using Discord.js. So we're going to create a directory called Discord.js TypeScript. So we're going to open up Visual Studio Code. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just create a source folder. And I'm going to use Yarn for this. You can use npm. And we're going to install a couple of dependencies. We're going to install Discord.js. Install Discord.js. There we go. Now we actually don't even need to install the typings for Discord.js. It should just work based off of what I've tried in the past. But let's go ahead and initialize a tsconfig.json file right over here. And what you want to do is you want to uncomment this outdir property. And you want to change this to dist, or you can call it whatever you want. But basically, this is where we want all of our source code to be outputted to when we transpile TypeScript to JavaScript. Do you ever use Slap yourself? Sometimes I do for tutorials and stuff. Sometimes I do. Yeah, it saves a lot of time. So, and can you tell me what theme you use in your MySQL to Assist video? I think it was Dark Code plus plus if I remember correctly. I honestly don't remember all the themes that I use, so I'm just guessing that it's Dark Code plus plus. But you can check it out and see if it is actually. If it is, let me know. Okay, so pretty much what this folder is going to contain is all of the JavaScript files that we have transpiled the TypeScript file to. So let's create an index.ts file, and I'm going to go ahead and set up some scripts. What's up, Ellie? How are you? Welcome to the stream. You finally made it to 1. I know you say you've been missing some of the streams, but I'm glad you're here. Well, hello there, PC Good. Yeah. I actually ordered a a GTX 1050 Ti, I think. I ordered it yesterday, so it's going to be coming today. I ordered it from Newegg, so it's going to be arriving at my house today. I don't know when, but it should do the trick. I bought it for like, I think it was like, I got it for really cheap from Newegg, so it should do the trick for the time being. I don't really need such an expensive GPU for now, at least. Maybe later when it comes out, but this should definitely do the trick. I can still play games. I don't know if I'll be able to stream games though, which, you know, but we'll worry about that some other time. So for the start script, it's going to target the dist folder. I actually think it's going to be index.js, and then for the dev script, you will do nodemon source index.ts, and then the build script will just simply be the tsc command, and that should do the trick. Hey, yeah, finally made. You can play last gen games pretty smoothly, and next gen games at like 30 FPS. I need to play at like 60, at least 60. Well, depends. If it's a shooter game like Overwatch, I have to play at over 144 hertz because I have a 144 hertz monitor. But if it's like something like an RPG, like for example, if it's RuneScape or GTA, I can play at like 60, 40 to 60 without, well, and I wouldn't mind. Let me go ahead and install nodemon because we don't have nodemon actually. No, we can actually install it locally, so I will do that instead. So are you full nest? So are you a full nest user now instead of Express? It depends on the situation. If I'm building a large application, I'm going to use Nest. If I'm building a very small application, I'll use Express. Express can actually scale very well, depending on how you actually structure your application. So it really depends on how you do it. But Express is still very, very good. But I prefer Nest because it has a lot of great patterns that you can follow along with. So yeah. Okay, so I should just be able to do yarn dev. There we go. So I don't need to install nodemon globally. I can just install it locally, and that's great. Awesome. Yeah, I really like Nest a lot. I really like Nest a lot. I really like Nest. Nest is a great framework. I'd highly recommend you guys look into it. All right, so we've installed Discord.js right over here. Let me actually move this stuff over here. Now we have our dev dependencies, so let's go ahead and get started. I do need to get my bot token. So let me go ahead and grab that. Let me go ahead and create a bot real quick. I just joined. Space, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. In your personal opinion, what are your favorite relational database? I've only really used MySQL. Postgre is also good. I don't really care too much if I'm being honest with you. Doesn't really matter to me too much. Alright, so let me go ahead and just create a quick Discord application real quick. Do I have a test server? I should have a test server somewhere. Let me just double check. Okay, I do have one right over here. Perfect. Okay, let me go and grab the bot token real quick. Crazy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you here, actually. How familiar are you with Next.js? I don't really use Next. I've used Gatsby, which is pretty much like what the opposite. Instead of server side, it's client side. If you want to build everything yourself, Express is for you. If you want to use existing modules, Remainest is good. Thoughts on MongoDB? It's great. I have no complaints. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set the environment. I'm going to set my bot token on my environment variable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable called bot_token. And this is where I'm going to place my bot token. So instead of having to use .env, I can just like reference process.env. Oh, I need to install types. Give me one sec. But I'm going to place the bot token over here. So give me 1 second. Let me do that real quick. So that way I don't have to worry about putting it in my code at all. Okay, so I have my bot token. So I just need to restart my PowerShell. Damn, chat is so active. Sam the Mayor, how are you? Boss Cam, welcome back to the stream. Ace, what are you doing right now? I am setting up Discord.js with TypeScript. Thoughts on MySQL? It's a good database. Damn, didn't even know you'd recognize me at all. Yeah, it's been a while. Spent my time coding a lot. Yeah, I remember you. I've never seen that before. Hey everyone, what's your opinion on JS versus TS for Discord bots? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think TypeScript in general is just a lot better than JavaScript. Have you ever used Vue versus React? What do you prefer? I've used Vue, but not too much. But obviously, I prefer React because I've been using a lot more. So definitely gotta support React. Okay, so I need to open up my terminal. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. Here. No, wait. Okay, I need to install node types. Fies UK, welcome back. Thumbnail looks like Nest.js icon. Which thumbnail? Oh, are you talking about this, the stream thumbnail? Have you ever tried Reason ML? Never. I haven't really gotten much. I'm assuming that's machine learning. Vue is very pog. Yeah, Vue is pretty nice. Unpopular opinion. React makes me cringe. Why does it make you cringe? What about it makes you cringe? Tell me. I don't really care too much about the framework, to be honest with you. I'll use any framework, really. Doesn't really matter to me too much, if I'm being honest. I want to code together. I'm well experienced in TypeScript. I don't know just too much now on React. It'll be fun. It's an alternative to TypeScript, Reason ML. It's 5 a.m. here and I'm watching you just for curiosity. I started building a bot with your videos and now I have 1,500 guilds. Its name is Menhara, but inspired in your code. Well, that's great. Where are you from? Are you from Brazil? Because I know the only country that I know that is 2 hours ahead is Brazil. I'm trying to render some stuff dynamically with Vue. I mean, you can use any framework, Vue, Angular, and React, even Svelte. They all have features that allow you to do it easily. Are you gonna use Discord or Cairo? No. Alright, so this environment.d.ts file allows me to pretty much create my own typings. So for example, process.env, you can see how I have the IntelliSense for bot token because I have it declared right over here. So that's going to be nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import clients from Discord.js. I'm going to create a new client right over here. Client.login process.env.bot token. Alright, now let's make sure that this works. Just do console.log client.user.tag is login. I hate the lighting here. It's so freaking dark. You can't even see me. I hate the lighting. Are you gonna use Discord, Carol? I already answered it, but no. Oh, you're Brazilian, awesome. Will there be any front-end JS framework in this project? No, this is just Discord.js. That's it. Object is possibly null. There we go. Alright, so let's make sure that this works. So you can see that it should log in perfectly fine. There you go, it works. So let's see. There's our bots. He just read a couple of my comments. Nothing serious. Well, I mean, if you're asking me if I want to code together, I'm not really working on any projects right now, so that definitely wouldn't happen anytime soon, unfortunately. I don't have any long-term projects, long-term side projects that I'm working on right now, so I can't really, you know, help you out with that. Let me go ahead and fix something real quick. Indent. There we go. There we go. It's better. Arinash being rude like that isn't going to make him code him with you. I don't really care. Alright, so let me also do one more thing. I am going to go ahead and also show you guys how to unit test as well. Hopefully I remember how to do this, because I did do a live stream on this, so I better remember how to do this. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about Discord.js, I can try my best to answer them live right over here. So this is like a learning experience for everyone, you know. ESLint recommends not to use namespace and type declaration. Any specific reason? I have no idea. I don't really use ESLint that much. And that's a very specific issue that I've never really encountered, so. Well, hello Anson Dev. MK Gaming, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. You guys don't have to do it this way, but I'm only doing it this way because I want to be able to unit test this very easily. But you don't have to do it this way though. Okay. Now the problem here is that we don't actually have a reference to the client, so that's why it's gonna be actually very hard to test this. So I mean, in the actual tutorial that I did, what I did was I created a function over here. So this will make it easy to test, though it is going to suck. Instead of using messages, I made some functional reply, which doesn't think that, but not really. I don't see why I should try to make it Discord anymore. Bots. Yeah, I know you gotta figure out something new to make. If you want Discord bots, you gotta figure out something new to make. Space. So regarding your question, message.reply replies to the user and it tags them. Message.channel.send just sends the message to the channel. So .reply will actually ping the user. .channel.send will not. So hopefully that explains the differences between the two. Okay, so I want to be able to unit test this ready handler. The problem here is I should actually bind the client as an argument. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much all you need to do when it comes to like, if you guys want to use TypeScript with Discord.js, it's literally that easy. It's ridiculously easy. You see, so basically we have client on message, and then this is the message parameter, but we can type annotate that parameter with the message type from Discord.js. So now we get the same IntelliSense, if message.author.bot return. And then we can also do other things too, if message.content dot to, we'll just do this. Hello message.channel.send hello world. Why declare a function when it's some console log? So the reason why I did that was because, like I said before, I don't like to use anonymous functions, because if you use anonymous functions, it makes it harder to actually unit test, because you cannot actually export an anonymous function. So instead, what you do is you declare the function, and then inside the test code, what you do is you write a test case for this function. So it makes it very easy to test. Hopefully that makes sense. Bruh, are you in the witness protection? What is that? Witness protection program? What is that? I mean, even if I was, I probably wouldn't tell you if I was or not. Alp Dorak, welcome to the stream. You're not using Discord types though. What do you mean? Oh, I see. I never tried unit testing. Yeah, I did actually. I actually did a video on my channel. I actually did a video on my channel. It was a live stream, not video, where I showed you guys how to unit test. So you should definitely check it out. Your face is totally hidden. Gotta add a lamp in there. Yeah, I know. No, I have a lamp. It's all in the back. It's just that my lighting is so bad. I don't know what else I can do. There we go. That should be better. That should be better. Does XML work the same as webhooks? What do you mean? Yeah, definitely check out that live stream I did on unit testing. Definitely check that out. Hey dude, I just want to say thank you. Your content helped me make a site that linked to Discord and helped a small community. You're the man, dude. Thanks for streaming. Moody Swings. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for your comment, dude. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, basically, you know what? Let me do this because I'm trying to think how I could actually pass handler. Actually, you know what? I think that's fine. You know, let me actually do this. Discord bot has logged in. Let me actually go back here. This one? This one what? Oh, are you trying to send a link? Send in general. Send it in general, because YouTube will not allow you to send links. So I contacted the company by using their game discount, and they don't have an API or webhook, but they have XML product feed. I need to use a data bot. I don't really know too much about what it is that you're trying to do, like with the XML product feed. I mean, I would assume the XML has to come from somewhere, right? So you'd have to figure out when it updates. Yes, that's the video. Yeah, that's the video. Definitely check it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do handler. So let's go ahead. The bot should restart. There we go. So there you go. All right. So now if I want to write a test for this, it's gonna be fairly easy. So next, let's yes. Do I have auto imports? Yes. So when I hit enter, it will auto import. I watched the video about XML, and it says that is a way to give data. Yeah, I mean XML is it's a data exchange format like JSON, but it's very outdated. Well, not outdated, but it's very old. JSON is usually the standard that a lot of people use now. Nichelle, welcome back to the stream. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, so now what I can do is I want to actually test out this code. So what we want to do is, let's do this. How do we test again? Well, it's fairly simple. Let me first export client. export the clients. We want to basically bring this as well. Is that a extension? What extension? My class is going on right now. Oh shoot. Well, I'm glad you're here regardless. Alright, so basically we want to basically check to see a couple things. Though we probably do need to mock this. And I completely forgot. No, actually we don't need to mock maybe. We might actually be able to just we can probably just actually use a spy. Let me go and do something real quick. For your inputs, no, it's there by default. Andre, how are you? Welcome to the stream. By the way, what are we doing today? The title says TypeScript and Discord JS tutorial, and with some unit testing too. All right, so let me run yarn test. Let's see. I tried using Jest with Discord and it totally failed. Oh, I have a video actually. You know what? Let me actually go back to this video because I actually need to. There's actually something that I need to check real quick on what I did because I had the same error before. Oh wait, no, this is not the video. Sorry, that's not the video. The wrong video, Ethan. I'll give you the right one. Sorry, I kind of just like quickly looked at it. I'll give you the right one. It's this one. This is the video. That's the video. Sorry about that. Alright, let me actually have the repository. Thank God I have the repository. Thank God I have the repository. Because now I can just simply create this just config.js file. Do that. And our tests should work now. Well, there shouldn't be an error. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, great. Do I need web app to get webhook? Data can do with a bot. No, you can use it with a bot. I'm not watching Discord with Mern, but it doesn't have any React in it. Could you suggest anything? I don't know if there's anything specific like that, but I know I do have I think the first dashboard that I made has MongoDB, so just go ahead and check that out. It's a playlist on my channel, and you'll find it. All right, so now that we have the just.config.js file, this should work. Should work. Perfect. Awesome. All right, so what we want to do is we want to actually test all of these methods, but the problem here is that we might actually need to have to spy. So just spy on. So describe clients. It should call client.login. So we need to spy on this. All right. So now we actually don't want to actually have the bot actually log in. So we're going to need to actually mock the implementation once. What's going on over here? All right, there we go. So let's expect client.login to have been called times once. And let's run the test and let's see. It should pass. It should pass. Hopefully it passes. Let's see. All right, let's see. So it didn't actually call it. So what is going on over here? Try again. Okay. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why this is giving me an error. Why is this giving me an error? Oh, that's probably why. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. So we need to test this login call. I'm trying to remember how I could go about doing this, because we have client being called, though we should probably create a mock of this if I'm being honest with you. Oh, actually, I know now. I know what to do. It's been a while since I've done unit testing, but this should work. Alright, hopefully this works again. Let's see. Import jest? No, you don't have to import jest. What's the difference between that? So the first one returns an actual object. The second one is like an actual method body. So the first one actually returns an expression. Well, not expression, but it returns an actual object. Yep. Alright, so I'm trying to see why. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm trying to remember. Let's see. If we mock this client, it should just give us back. It should just give us back all of the methods that we want. So on login. So let's see. I don't know why this is not working. Expect client to log in. So we're trying to test the client, and we mock all of these functions, which is great, but we want to actually make sure that they're being called. So to be honest with you, we don't really need to necessarily test these, but it would be nice. It would be very nice if we did. I'm trying to remember how I would do this, because I actually did this before with Express, so it should work the same way. Well, I think maybe the reason why is because we're already importing the entire file. We didn't actually do anything here yet, so yeah, actually, I think the way that we're doing it like this is not the right way. Are you coding Central Time or in Europe? What do you mean? I am in Eastern Standard Time. It's 3:34 a.m. right now for me. So yeah, I live in New York, so it's Eastern Standard Time for me right now. Yeah, so I think the way that I'm doing this is actually wrong, because we are importing the entire file, and all of these methods are being called already. So I think this is probably the wrong way to do it, but that's fine. That's fine. Here's what I'm gonna do instead. It's gonna be a little bit. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I could just create a function, have that function get mocked, or no, not mock the function, test that function, and then mock client, and then check to see if everything's being called. So maybe something like async function main, and then everything here is being done. So instead of exporting client, what we do is we export main. So now what happens is this. We can create a mock client actually. So we call main, right? And let's see. What we do after here is we basically want to have a mock client somewhere. I'm trying to think where would I get the mock client? That's the question. Where would I get the mock clients? I could create one over here. So it's import from there. Okay, great. So imports the client. So then what we could do here is we can just mock the client. So import client from clients. All right, let's see if this works. What is the best language to code a Discord bot in? It doesn't really matter. Any language is fine. Any language is fine, honestly. Oh, so I think this actually worked. Did it? Hopefully it did. Well, let's try to force it to fail. If it fails, that's good. Okay, yeah, perfect. So it is working, but the problem here is that it's actually logging the bot in, which is not what we want. You can see if I go over to my server, okay, the bot's not in. Yeah, so it's giving us this issue. That's because asynchronous options were not stopped. So I think the best thing to do is just mock this function. Could you make a series and show just with TypeScript? I could. That's good suggest. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I could definitely do that. Okay, so now it doesn't even want to. Let's see, expect no calls. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Great. So this is working. All right. So because we mock the actual functions, we don't have to worry about the asynchronous warning that you saw earlier. There we go. Perfect. So it calls client.login, and now we need to expect client.on. Call client.on 2 times. Though. Clear our mocks too. There we go. So now let's call main. Expect client.on and call times 2. Alright, let's make sure everything works fine. There we go. So now if I change this to 3, or if I test it, it's gonna fail, which is what we want to make sure. There we go, it fails. So expect number calls 3, receive number calls 2. So there we go, that's the basics of testing. So now let's actually test these 2 handlers to make sure that it's working properly. So let's go over here. I'm gonna create a folder called handlers. Whoops. And what I'm going to do is I will create a ready.spec.ts. And what we're going to do is we're going to want to basically, let's see, there's really not much to test here. The only thing we really need to test is this console log. So hopefully I remember how to do this. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to call this function. And then since all this function does is just logs to the console, I guess what we can do is we can probably mock, or not mock, maybe spy. Spy on console log. And we can say expect console.log to have been called times 1. I think that should do the trick. Brother, what do you do for a living? I am a software engineer. That's what I do for a living. There we go. Okay, you see how it says console log? Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. So expect console log to have been called with Discord bot has logged in. So this ensures that the console log actually works. Okay. Though we should also test a certain scenario where an error is being thrown, but the error will be thrown only if the bot is not able to log in, though that should be with something else. I think that should be with the client.log in. So if an invalid token is passed in, it will throw an error, but this itself is fine. Okay, so we have our ready handler. So that's pretty much it with the ready test. So now let's write a test for message handler. So if we look at our handler, that's all it does over here. So first let's import it from source handlers message handler. And we're basically just going to call this function, but we need to also pass in a mock message. Okay, now obviously this depends on your code, on how it works, but right now we only have 2 branches that we need to test. So based off of what your code is, that will basically determine what you need to actually include for your mock. Okay, but I'll show you guys how to create a simple one. So first let's do it should return if author of message is bot. Okay, you can also make this an async function as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically say this is going to be message as unknown as message. And we're going to basically cast it to a message type. Okay, so that way we're basically going to be able to have only the mocks that we care about, rather than having every single property. Okay, so let's do hello. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do await message handler, pass the message, make this an async, and now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and let's see, return. So what I want to do here, if the author is a bot, then we should probably return something, though right now it returns nothing, but let's do, and we can't really check to see if it's returned. What's up? How's it going? I remember you. You've been here a couple times. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm just tired. Oh. just tired. That's pretty much it. I'm not really doing much. Right now I'm just doing like a quick stream on how to integrate TypeScript with TypeScript with Discord.js. It's very easy. And I'm also showing testing too. So basically over here, we want to test this case, but it's going to be a little bit complex. Well, not complex really, but we want to have a significant test, right? So what exactly should it do if it were to return, if the message of the author was a bot, right? So what I'm going to do is, I guess I could do this console log message was sent by a bot return. Then what I'll do is I'll probably just spy on console log. Sure. Can I use TypeScript with HTML? You can't use it directly in HTML, but there are ways that you can incorporate both together. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so now what we need to do, it should send a message to the channel. So now we're going to write a test case for this when message.content is equal to hello. So you can use Angular. Also, what is my WPM? Average, I would say 100. Okay, so I need to write a test case for this. So what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and modify the mock real quick. So now we're going to do expect message channel send to having called times once, and it's going to be called with hello world. There we go. Okay, now we gotta obviously write, we have to have the channel object mock here inside the message object, so this is our basic mock. Simply, what's up, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so this is failing, so expected number of calls 1, received number of calls 0. So why is that happening? So if message.content is equal, oh, I did triple equals. Alright, there we go. That was, I needed to assign the value rather than check to see if it was equal. So this should work now. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So literally now you can write your Discord bot and just works just fine. So this is literally all you need to do with setting up TypeScript with Discord.js. It's ridiculously easy. And keep in mind, the only reason why I did this client stuff in here was just so I can make it easier to actually write the test cases. There's probably a better way, but we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, but yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to it with setting up, you know, TypeScript with Discord.js. Everyone always asks to make a tutorial for Discord TypeScript, but it's in reality, it's really just the same thing, right? The only difference is that you can type annotate your parameters. That's literally it, and you can also do some casting as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What about having commands in separate files? You could do that. But at that point, you might as well just use a command handler for all that stuff, because that's the whole point of command handler. You might as well just use a command handler to take care of all that stuff for you, instead of having to manually rewrite everything yourself, you know? So that's why there's tools like Slappy, where you can easily just set up a project, and it will have TypeScript there for you already. What about having commands? Blah, blah, blah. I already said that already. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Just see if there's anything else that I could do. Otherwise, this is probably going to be a very, very, very short stream. Fun short stream. You guys got to see how to set up TypeScript, and you guys also get to see how to write test cases. Noob bot, good morning to you too. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How's it going for you? Do you build mods for Minecraft? Not really. I want to get into it though. Don't you have to use Minecraft Forge? Isn't that like the standard everyone uses to build mods? It's Minecraft Forge, right? I've built plugins. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll actually look into it because I've been really wanting to look into making mods. I've made plugins, but I think making mods would be so much more fun, if I'm being honest with you. And it's probably pretty easy, right? Like, you just have to create your own assets. Like, let's say, for example, if you want to create blocks, you just have to create the asset yourself. And then there's some API that you can use to register the blocks. So, I don't know. I'm not terrible, lol. Caught that error before the test. Is 3 a.m. is the new 5 a.m. or night? I guess 3 a.m. is the new 5 a.m. Actually, for me, yeah. I'm gonna get some coffee later, just to start my morning. But yeah, I was actually recording a video earlier before I was streaming, and I had to, you know, put all the clips together, export it out. It took me about an hour to export the video because I'm on my old computer right now. So if I like render a video that's like, if I export a video that's like an hour long, it's gonna take like about an hour long to export. But it's fine. I really hope you guys like the video though. It's gonna be a TypeScript tutorial, very in depth, lots of stuff. I really hope you guys like it. I think you guys will like it. If you guys a lot of people have been asking me for a TypeScript tutorial, and I really think you guys will definitely like this TypeScript tutorial. It covers a lot of stuff. Okay, and like I said, it's gonna drop in 5 hours from now. So like I said, stay tuned. If you're on my Discord server, you'll receive the notification. Yeah, that's all there really is to it. I mean, I don't really have much to do because like I just want to do a quick stream for you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to just get off and probably go record some more videos. I've got a lot of videos in mind on what I want to do. I think the next tutorial that I'm going to do might be a Discord bot with MongoDB, because a lot of people have been asking for that, because I have done some with MySQL but not MongoDB. So I might do that next. And then after, I don't know what videos I'll do next. Probably continue I probably might continue recording the videos for the dashboard series, because I've been doing that for the past, month now. And the next video will be a front-end video where I show you guys how to... Actually, I think I already did that already, did I? I think I already did that already. Oh, no, I didn't. The second video was... The fourth video, the recent one, was actually a back-end video. So the next one is going to be a front-end video. Try matcha green tea. It's very good. I do like tea in general, so I definitely... I don't have any right now, though. I don't have the ingredients, so I can't really make it. Unfortunately. I'm gonna go to my next online class. Alright, see ya, man. Take it easy. Alright, yeah. I don't really have much left to do, so I'm going to leave you guys off with a very short stream today. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. Unfortunately, I don't have much for you guys. Just wanted to do a quick demo, and hopefully you guys liked it. So I will see you guys in my next stream. Remember, in 5 hours from now, 9 a.m. EST, the TypeScript tutorial is going to be dropping. There will be a notification on Discord, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, make sure you guys share the video too. I really appreciate it. I really would appreciate if you guys did. Alright, so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Peace out.